try something first time and then you take a risk.
Yeah, I actually I don't like the title. If you say you try, next time you should use the word I went for the test, I did my best to do it, but end up it was not successful, so I do it again. So it's like failure is the leading to success. 所谓你听过失败是成功之母。Hi Jaden, long time never see you. You were lost in the ice Alps mountain behind you, is it? Finally found your way out. I know, just kidding. I know you got a lot of activities going on, so fine, thank you. Yes. Oh yes, thank you. I think I've received all your homework. Let's go through your homeworks now, okay?
I just sent you the 10 sentences.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry. Wait, let me open up the file. Thank you so much for submitting your homework. I remember I marked your homework. I don't know where I put it now. Seriously, sorry. Give me a minute. Oh. You sent a few, no? I marked already. I don't know where I put it. Goodness. Okay, give me a minute. I seriously can't find your homework. I marked already, you know. You sent a few to me, right? Remember? Right, Haran?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just checking now. I don't know where I put your homework now. Too many files. I have to go and search. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I remember I marked already, but I don't know I put under which folders. I know you sent me a few days ago, right?
Yeah.
A lot. You got 4 or 5. I marked already, but I don't know where I put it inside. Goodness gracious me. Seriously, ayo.
4. I sent you 4.
Yeah, 4, correct. I marked already.
Wait, 1, 2.
I marked. This is the 5th one, right?
No, this is the 5th and 6th one, I say.
I marked already, you know, seriously, that day okay, sent to me. I don't know where I put the file now. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me I didn't save it. I'm so sorry. I know I marked already.
I think you didn't save it. No,
I just maybe misplaced. I marked on my laptop using the stylus pen to mark. Yeah. No, I'm very OCD. If I can't find the file, I feel very uncomfortable. I don't know where did I put it in. Seriously. Okay, let's go through first. Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome. Please turn on your camera. First of all, let's go to Jaden. I went through this with you already, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, Jaden. Jaden, are you there, Jaden? Can you answer me?
Yeah.
Thanks. Sorry. Pardon me. I think sports. Okay. Nice, great handwriting. I think go through just to double confirm. Just to reconfirm, I think grammar. Okay, yes, thanks. So I just wait. Well done. I hope you can send me more homeworks for next month. There will be more things coming up. Thank you. Next, I would like to see April. Welcome, April. April, just want to check with you. Did I go through this with you, April? April, are you there?
No.
No, right? This one? Have I? Is this sending a few weeks ago? So because we got not enough time, so we haven't go through this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just hold on. I have not marked this also. Pardon me. Past one last week, I think the week before I was not feeling well. Okay, let's go to let's see. Let's look at how run one.
这年里是浩轩 again. Nothing. Wait, George, should I change my name to HR so it's easier to remember?
So your mic is away from your mouthpiece. So I can't really hear you. I'm so sorry. Can you repeat again? I didn't get you, sorry. Yes, Haran, what do you say? This one I went through, right? I done this right. Yeah, I call you Haran, Korea. HR, I call you HR, is it? HR, okay, HR, human resource. Human resource. Okay, so I done this with you, but I can't find your homework. No, God, goodness gracious me. What happened? Is it this one? No, wait, let me see. No, cannot be. Oh my goodness, where did I put it in? Okay, that means this one done already.
This one. Give
me a while. Hi, Ziting, good morning. Okay. Let's go through the Ziting homework first.
Sure, I just off the video just now, didn't even on it.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Okay, Ziting, be careful. When you send to me, okay, this one is very good. When you send to me the second piece, like that, okay, I have to open up, you see, because you are taking on a different angle using your handphone. The best is direct bird's eye view, direct down, shooting down from your camera, okay? All right, okay, so let's go through, carry on, Ziting. Can you read to the class, please? Thank you.
Unless I got a yellow belt in Taekwondo, I will not be able to attend a competition.
Oh, poor thing. Next two, number 2.
Sure, because I still white belt.
Sorry.
Because Taekwondo I still white belt, I'm suffering now.
加油, 加油. Go all the way up to the black dan. Number 2.
I did not have geography lesson this Friday because my teacher was absent.
So you see, you cannot put Friday at the small capital F. You must put a big capital F because Friday is a proper name, a proper noun. So you must have a capital F. All right. Remember, with a name given, you must have a capital F. I did not have. I cannot put I did not have. And anyway, it's a past tense, so my teacher was. Okay. Number 3.
Whenever my friend wants to play badminton, he will call me to join him.
So no need to put wants to go to play. Actually, it's redundant. Wants to play badminton. The moment you want to play badminton, you are going to the destination, to the location to play for badminton. Number 4. Yes, number 4, please. Thank you.
The importance of studying is to get more knowledge.
Definitely. And what?
And I don't know.
The importance of studying is to get more knowledge and to improve oneself. Okay, and to improve oneself. April, are you there, April? Are you able to turn on your camera? Thank you. Number 5. Once you're ready, just turn on. Okay, thank you. Number 5, please.
Hopefully today it will not rain as I want to go for a swim.
Yeah, as I want to go swimming, starting wrong, both acceptable. Number 6.
Neither do I listen in class, nor I do my homework.
Oh my God. Oh my God, seriously.
Sure.
It's okay, it's okay.
Sure, it's not true.
No, it's okay. Don't tell me it's true or not, it's okay. I told you this class, right, whatever it is, nothing wrong. Sometimes you don't pay attention in class. I won't be surprised you got 100% every lesson you pay attention in class.
Sometimes for math, I don't even care.
No, that's not possible. You go and ask your parents when they were young, do you think they really pay attention in every lesson?
I don't think so.
No, we don't. But because we miss out our lesson, so we don't want our next generation to follow our footsteps like that. And then don't tell me you don't like the teachers, therefore you don't want to pay attention in the class. It's a very stupid move. Don't ever do that. At the end of the day, the teacher will get their salary. They don't care whether you pass or not, to be honest, so too bad. No problem. God bless you. Take care. Okay. Thank God I don't need to see your face. Just kidding. I know April will be like, GG. Go and die under it, stupid. Okay. Okay, number 7, please. So I don't call you today, April. Sorry, you take a rest first, all right?
Either I go to Pizza Hut or Subway for lunch during my Friday break.
Okay, nothing wrong. Good. I like that. I don't like, none of them I don't like. Not even one. I don't like Pizza Hut because I don't eat pizza. I don't like Subway because I don't like their
Sure. So the last sentence are the important, right? Because I didn't take properly, then cannot already.
correct. So my advice is when you send to any of your teachers, please check before you send. Don't rush to it. So no, it's my job. You see, it's my job to identify. So to tell you, so be careful. That's all. I never say you see Zijing very naughty, huh? Can't even use your hand and take picture. Right? Your hand got what? 你的手坏了啊？你的手怎么受伤了？不可以 take picture 哈。Hey, don't laugh at Zijing. You know why not? If my generation like you like that, my teacher will take a ruler and hit my knuckles or even pull my ear and don't beat me. You know? That is my generation. So the teachers are so fierce. Seriously, I'm telling you the truth. And those people who are going for army, your life is going to be much better than my generation and my forefather who attend army in Singapore. And those your great grandparents, fathers who attend during World War II. Their generation of army is much more tougher than now, to be honest. Right? So it's okay, don't worry. I tell you all, as long as all of you handing your homework, I'm not happy already. I'm just super duper happy already. Okay? So don't bring yourself too much on this. Please, I think don't bring negative in this class. Be positive. Okay? I say I don't pay attention in class. Hey, tell me, Le Tong, April, Jaden, Li Chen, and HR. Do you all really every time pay attention in class? Don't say like even PE, I think PE lesson you also like boring. Why am I playing this part? Jaden, correct. Right. Even in Scout also you don't pay attention also. Same old thing again. I done this.
No.
I tied this knot already. How many times must you teach me how to tie the bloody knot?
No, teacher. For Scout,
Uncle Raymond, that's why you call teacher. I don't answer you. Sorry.
Uncle Raymond.
Yes.
The reason for me, actually, if I don't pay attention, I get bombed.
What?
Get
Hey, you
bombed.
bring your mic closer, okay? Sorry, I really can't hear you. 对不起
If I
我真的有问题我真的有问题不要生气
okay, if like in Scouts, one of us don't pay attention, the whole patrol get bombed.
Oh, really? You ask Jaden, is it true?
Different school marcher.
Depends. Okay, let's move on now. Number 9.
Wherever I go, I will bring my wireless earbud along to listen to music.
Oh, ear plug. You see, now you understand, girl. So when you scan, you have press like a books down and then right. And it's very smart, no? I thank you for you writing on an exercise book. You know why, Zijing? 20 years later, when you have your son and your daughter, you can show them this is what mommy learned English from this stupid, ugly, fat, old, botak Uncle Raymond. Okay, seriously. No, I'm telling you, Zijing, behind my cupboard, this guy, actually this person, is Uncle Raymond.
Really?
Yes, Li Chen, because my ex-student draw this inside my guidebook to better English. So I like, I know. The picture is more handsome than the actual person. HR, can you stop laughing now, for goodness sake? Take out your bloody spectacles. You laugh some more. Take a pipe, smash your face, but laugh some more. Both are equally handsome, okay? Li Chen, why the way you look at it is like, why you think TikTok我的妈，不像咩？我就是故意犯。So Li Chen, behind my cupboard I got my students and my sons, all the sentences. So you just finished how many sentences? 10 sentences. You just earn yourself $10. Carry on. Number 10. So I can't see with me listen to the music, is it? Okay. Number 10.
Before I sleep, I must read my storybook.
Too short. Nothing wrong with this sentence, girl.
Too short.
Why don't you put like that? Before I sleep, I must read my storybook. Yeah, I was about to tell you. Before I sleep, I must read my storybook so that I can learn more things. So that I want to continue the story that I left yesterday night. Okay? Next one. 11. Zijing.
Among all my Wushu friends, I can use Skippy Rope to jump the fastest and the most.
The highest and the best. Sorry, You're
Oh,
learning Taekwondo or you're learning Wushu?
both, Charles, don't worry.
Jaden, the next future female Ye Wun in Singapore. 咏春拳不是
Charles, So I
紫禁
wanted
田
I quit Taekwondo. I want to quit already. It's so
which one is your CCA?
Taekwondo.
Oh wait, what? I thought
Which one is your CCA? Wusu or Taekwondo?
Taekwondo. I wish to school also, but don't have.
Or if you ask me, why not you learn Wusu instead of Taekwondo?
I know.
Yeah, because after all, we are Chinese, we should learn our own Chinese martial arts. I'm not saying Taekwondo is no good, but if you ask me among the whole entire world, I think our Chinese Wusu is one of the best compared to others. I'm not saying karate, judo, Taekwondo, or other martial arts is no good. I'm not. I'm just saying that ours is the best. Okay, next question.
I don't know, man.
Adolf, I was coughing.
Although I was confused, I still went to school yesterday.
Next one.
I was about to go for
Oh, I
What
was
do you-
about to go for my regular swim when it started to rain heavily. I
I was
decided,
about to go
can-
for my regular swim when it started to rain heavily.
I decided to send an email to Mr. Rain and tell him, for goodness, stop it. If not, I have to sing this song to you. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Jaden want to play with me. If not, I'm going to kill you now. Thank you. I think you are the very first student for this year. I think I must salute you, Zijing. Since you're halfway through, you're the only student, if I'm not mistaken, based on my memory, you're the only student who sent in all these sentences. Seriously, right? I'm not sure about Jaden as you done before this year. Okay. Next one.
It is possible to bake. It is possible to bake the smallest pizza in the world.
Anything is possible in this world.
Yeah.
只要有恒心, everything is possible. It's up to you whether you want. So don't ever use it. Impossible is I am possible. Impossible is I am possible. Okay, everything is possible. Next one.
To be honest, it will be a few days to finish this science project.
So how? This science project is with your classmate, right? So you need to do how to coordinate with them. Next sentence.
When I see my best friend, I immediately run over and give her a big hug.
no.
When I was studying, I listened to music.
Last night. Okay. Any more? Let's go.
Sure.
Yes. Don't call me teacher, eh? Very weird, eh? I'm not teacher, eh? I'm your servant, eh?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm your servant, eh? Don't call me teacher. Even in school,
Sure.
last time when I was in school, they call me Mr. Xiong. Okay, like call me Mr. Xiong, I don't mind. Or call me boss. They call me, hey brother, I'm okay, like. But they call me teacher. I feel okay, teacher. You know, because as a Christian school, I serve my leaders. If I have a chance to meet any person in this world for 10 minutes, it will be your turn. You want to say something before you read this? Zijing?
No.
Okay, let's go.
Me.
It will be. Oh yeah, how Ran? Sorry.
It's like you said that you are a servant, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to make a joke, but yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you gonna serve us lunch?
Am I what? Sorry. Hey, I seriously cannot hear you, lah, bro. Can you move your mouth closer to mine? I seriously cannot hear you. 对不起哦. One more time. Yes, Haran. What do you say? Haran. Come on. Don't show me your tongue. Disgusting tongue. Come on. Quick, man.
I sent you in chat, Liao.
Oh, I don't mind. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. I'm gonna serve you lunch. I'm serious. Hey, I'm not kidding, Haran. I'm not kidding. Next month, end of month, you're supposed to attend one of my face-to-face exam. After the exam, there will be a free meal with gelato ice cream. I'm serious. But that one is not later I'll talk about it, okay? Don't mind. No, that one is not compulsory to come, but it's good to come because I'm going to give you the full set of exam paper to prepare you for the final year exam in Sec1.
Uncle got exam paper.
Uncle Raymond, what?
And I really started.
Huh? Sorry?
What's
I
the
also got exam paper, but I really started.
Oh, okay. You hold on, Zijing, I heard you. How what do you say?
What's gelato ice cream?
It's an Italian ice cream, very high class. It's like ratatouille, ratatouille, the
Can you
face.
talk in proper English? I don't understand you at all.
And no problem because Professor Yang Li Chen will
去了是从比较才
explain
开始
what is the ice cream, right? Li Chen. Okay, come, let's go. It will be Jesus. Are you Christian?
You're not an actual Christian.
Huh? Got no actual Christian one, Jiden.
去了去了
God, I'm Christian. because I'm not Buddhist, I'm half Buddhist. 就是说呢，一半是蜈蚣，一半唐三藏。阿弥陀佛，善在 stop 了。你不能讲善在，因为我 half Buddhist. There's no such thing as half one.
这
Uncle Raymond, I told you, man, I tell you to do Uncle Raymond.
very good. For the to clear the normal scalp badge, we actually have to write something about the religion.
Huh? Last part I didn't hear you. What normal?
We had to write about religion.
Wow.
Worry. Oh,
So I
okay.
wrote about this and my BL clear.
Hey, by the way, how around your mic, is it attached to your laptop? Oh, so I'm using an external mic will be better, sounds better, right? Okay, it will be Jesus. Come, Zijing, can you carry on?
If I have a chance to meet any person in the world for 10 minutes, it will be Jesus. So that I can thank him for helping people that are in need or disabled. I will tell him how much I love him. I will tell him how much the Holy Bible has changed my life and give the
Bible give me.
and the Bible give me more positive thinking.
Hey, I tell you, this one, when I was marking this, I tell you, thank God, my wife that day brought my dog for a vet checkup. My dog ran up all the way to the middle of the road without looking at the oncoming car, and my wife go and chase him. And my fat wife, I use the word fat wife. Fat wife, yeah, Li Cheng fat wife. Nothing wrong. She's fat, I'm ugly, ma. So Beauty and the Beast. Jaden was like shaking her head. Oh my God, why you call your wife fat? Fat 就是 fat, ma. What's wrong? I love my wife not because of fat or skinny, correct now. I love my wife because she gave birth to my 3 lovely children. And she nearly died when she gave birth to the 3rd one. Seriously, she nearly died when she gave birth to the 3rd one. Her high blood was 220.
What?
Her organs failed.
That was too high, man.
Yeah, 220.
Uncle
Seriously.
Raymond.
Her lung, her liver, her lung was filled with water. And not the last minute, if not for cesarean, my younger son will be sayonara. So it's nothing wrong, okay? Just like your mom love your dad love your mom, same thing. So that day, Zijing, when you read this, I really thanks Jesus for saving my dog and my wife's life. When my dog was about dashing through the road and the oncoming car, thank God that whole stretch of road usually quite busy. No car, no. I do believe Zijing in miracles. I'm not sharing to tell you that you must be a Christian. In my life, I was intention to commit suicide, and 2 years ago, I nearly killed in a car accident. So I really cherish my life. So I've been counseling a lot of students who want to give up their life, who want to commit suicide, who want to because of their family reasons. So I totally agree. Every day and night, I will pray to God seriously without fear. Oh, shucks. Talking about that, I have not prayed to God this morning. So I'm just sharing with you this because since you talk about Jesus, I usually don't like to talk so much on things unless we are related to the subject. So true enough, get closer to God. It's just like get closer to your parents. Love your parents more and you will understand their difficulties in life. I think last night I sent some of the video to you all, like TikTok. There are some of very, very touching.
No, I didn't saw it.
Huh?
I don't think so.
You don't use TikTok?
No, Joe, you know
what
you
is so many.
Oh, you don't have your WhatsApp to send to me. I think Jaden, you saw right, Jaden? I sent all right. No, I sent to you. Li Chen is sent. Le Tong, you ma Le Tong. I sent to you TikTok, very nice about the 父亲, the 父爱, the
No, Joe.
yeah.
TikTok for like.
You need to send me your WhatsApp handphone, then I'll put you into a groups together. So may I explain? Yeah. There will be a group chat for Sec1 for your group here. So Zijing, when I read this, I really cherish my life. And it's true, there is always this thing called miracles. If you believe in the religions, whether Islam, Hinduism, Taoist, Buddhist, or Christianity, there is always a possibility there is a miracle happen. And it happened to me before. many times. Seriously, many times. So I believe in my own God. Seriously. And the truth is that it's nothing wrong to be an atheist. That means you don't believe in any religions, nothing wrong. But there is always, it's good to believe one religion to safeguard yourself and also your loved one. Because if religion is not important, thanks for this topic. Thank you so much, really. Without this, I tell you, in Sec 3, you will learn about religions, race, and rights in social study. So religions has been in this surface of the earth for thousands of years. If religion is not important, people will not die for religions during the Holy War. So religion is very important, to be honest. So thank you for this 10 minutes. And I'm going to share with some of my students what you have written. Seriously, thank you so much. Right? Yes, Howard.
I'm going to know what's the Holy War?
Holy War. Oh, it's called the Crusade War. Oh, wow. That one, I tell you, they have been fighting for more than 10 years. It's between the Christian and the Muslim. And the war started in Turkey. And that's why if you visit Turkey, you will see some Christian and mosques, the churches and the mosques. And Turkey is the gateway between the east of Asia, Asia and Europe. Okay, until today, Turkey is because you look at Turkey, recently got the earthquake, right? How right? So Turkey is actually if you study geography, thousands and thousands of millions years, actually Europe is a one whole chunk of earth. But because of earthquake, it break up between the North and South America and the Central America. And then the scientists have discovered that in Europe, there's got this Alps mountain, very nice one, very nice mountain. And you can go skiing. These are also because of the tectonic belt and all these things that they cause. So it's very interesting. I feel that geography, history, and languages are more interesting than science and math. Not science and math, nothing wrong. But because you need to know the past of these, then you come out with science and math. But both are adding hand in hand. Now you understand why you need to study all these subjects. Okay. So thanks to Zijing. Thank you so much. Because when I marked this, I was, oh my God. Hey, Zijing, you tell me now. This essay, is it a miracle to Uncle Raymond? It is, no?
Yes.
I cannot be cursing my dog and my wife, right? It's true, no? And this was, I think on Tuesday, right? This essay was before that, right? You sent before that, Tuesday or when, right? Or after that, or after, yeah. So thanks. It's a reminder. I even tell my wife, say, please go and pray to Jesus. I have an altar at home, okay? So just to share with you. Carry on. Thank you so much. And I'll tell you how much it has changed my life and it's been possibilities thinking. Seriously. I think without Jesus today, you will not see me sitting here talking to you today. Seriously. All right, I really have miracles. And honestly, every day when I pray, I say, dear God, Lord Jesus, pray for my ex-student and my existing students that I'm teaching now and their family members in good health, peace, and happiness, safety. Amen. It rains, sorry. It rains, the rain is supposed to be an S then, sorry. It rains throughout the day. So, Jing, your turn.
It rains throughout the day.
As a result, I can't go out and play. Next one. Yes, next one, my dear.
His supporters remain loyal throughout his difficulties.
Difficulties of audio. You know it's audio, right?
No.
Li Chen, you know what's audio? Le Tong, do you know what's audio? April, I leave it to you. It's not I don't want to call you. If you're not sure, April, you just put a sign, a thumbs down or thumbs up, whatever sign you have. Jaden, you know what's audio?
Audio meaning.
Huh? Jaden, what is the meaning of audio? Jaden.
Don't know.
Audio.
Sure, no.
Yes.
A very unpleasant experience.
Thank you for Googling the answer. Thank you.
Yeah.
I can see, I can see he's looking at the handphone now, typing the word with his handphone. The handphone is so cute, the cover.
Yeah.
Then Jaden was like, huh? You can see Zijing handphone, man? Oh, how? You mean you got a camera eyes? It's Jaden. Hello, brother. Imagination, brother. Imagination. Li Chen just sent to me because Li Chen went to her house and saw that. Imagination. Thank you very much. Audio is something that difficult time. Write down this word. Everyone, I believe, Hao Ran, April, Zijing, Le Tou, Li Chen, and Jaden, we all went through one way or another audio. Especially, correct me if I'm wrong. Last year PSLE is one of them, right, Juna? The difficult times. You don't feel difficult, You feel happy,
It was so bad. It was
It's good for you.
What?
No wonder you're so cute. Okay, next one. The next one, he just
walked through the door.
without opening it. Oh my god, he's a ghost.
Sure, I don't know. I just search on Google for such symptoms lah.
Oh, you see now he Google. She Google, she 不打这个招，不是自己写下来。觉得你看，觉得 Oh my God, seriously?
Teacher. For the 14 sentence I Google and then for 17 sentence I read myself.
Actually, I don't care whether you Google, you copy, you use your own ideas. As long as you come up something, you are actually learning with you. But please, please, but Haran, and all of you listening, you can do that during my homework. But if you get caught in the exam, dishonest and cheating, you don't be my student. Don't ever come and be my student. I ever caught a few students during the real national exam and my school exam. Sorry, I cannot accept these type of things. I condone these activities. Listen, you know why not? Because in your future, all of you are going to be the leaders in Singapore. You might be a police officer, an army officer, or a teacher, or a principal, or doctors, or engineer, or lawyer. All right. If you are dishonest since when you're young, honestly, I have to share with you. When I'm primary school, I cheated in my spelling and exam. Yeah, just to please my mom. But you know how at the end of the day, the satisfaction is different when you do in your hard work and got good result. You get me now? Right? Everyone went through that kind of things before. Please, I'm not lying to you. But from that day onward, I told myself, no, I'm not going to cheat in my spelling or exam. I put in my 真材实料, my real hard work. That's very important. Okay. So if you ask me, if you want to cheat in the exam and then if you manage to go through, that means in real world, you're going to do that. Wow, that's it. Let's go. Next one.
He hit the nail through the wood.
I would prefer to say that you hit the nail through the thick oak wood. Next one.
My first thought was that something must change.
Immediately, if I want to be a successful person. My first thought was that something must change immediately if I want to be a successful person. You are there already. Okay, all the sentences is nothing wrong, but it's pretty short. Next one, Alex. Hello, Miss Pan?
Alice thought the bed was too soft, but it
turns out
to be hard.
Oh, by the way, Li Chen, I used to sell mattress. In a mattress company. Yeah, I worked in a mattress company for a few years. Okay, you can Google this company. Okay, this is a company I work. It's a long history about how whether for children it's good to have a soft mattress, but when you get older, like your grandparents, it's good to have a hard mattress so that it can protect your backbones, okay, your spine. Next question.
They have their nose deep in the
True. Has the
animal are thirsty.
Next one.
They let the workhorses to the watering trough to take a break. It's been a tough day, so
let's pull our energy and up and running.
These toys are made from tough plastic, so it will not break easily.
If you were to write this sentence in a sustainability and eco-friendly, you know, plastic, we are now against plastic, right? You know, take plastic to disappear in the surface of the earth, it takes about 500 years. Okay, so we are against plastic, and best is I'm also working in this company called Eco-Friendly. We are against. Last Saturday, we have an Earth Day celebrations talking about anti-plastic, taking care of the environment.
I also use it in my school.
Okay. Next one. Let's go. She seems
healthy, though she's thin and short.
Next one.
I'm at work now, though I would rather be in Hawaii with my family. He was calm and thorough when
When he gave that important speech in front of 1,000 audience.
1,000 audience.
Well done. Keep it up. Very good.
So you know the essay, I was wanting to write the next day, yeah, I just read it.
Never mind, never mind. I hope you can give me a good one like the rest, like Li Chen, Jaden, Le Tong, April, and Hao Ran not yet. Hao Ran also, yes, thank you. So today is the last lessons for culture and fashions. Okay, this is the one we're talking about. Okay, you need to let your parents know whether you're coming or not and which paper you want to take. So you know English paper 1, they are divided in 3 parts. So sorry, I'm not sure about April. April, you may not be able to come. All right, and those of you who are getting those award, Jaden, the $10 pop-in voucher, all right, please go to the Harbour Front as well as Tong also. Those of you in April, so those of you who got the voucher for $10 pop-in voucher, please go to Harbour Front and Plaza Singapura to correct your key. All right. So for this 29 and first, please let me know because I need to arrange the food as well as arrange the table and chair and as well as print out the paper for you to do.
Sure, I don't know yet.
So
No,
I
no,
vote
no.
already.
Wait. Huh?
I want to vote.
What did you say?
I'm voting for the coming classroom.
The food. Sure. Yeah, most welcome, please. Nothing wrong, Jaden. Yeah, you should enjoy my friends, the cooking, the food is damn nice, especially the waffle ice cream.
Sure.
It's really very nice.
I'm already on the aeroplane. I don't know where.
Oh, okay, then I'm so sorry. Then you cannot make it. So if you are flying for overseas, then I'm so sorry. But this is the date. This is part 1.
Okay.
Sorry, this is part 1. Li Chen and Le Tong. This is part 1. That means you come for the exam. Let me complete. You come for the exam. Okay, Ziting, you don't mind me. I think of background information, the noise. Don't mind. So you need to come for this exam part 1 to do the exam paper. Then I'll mark the paper. Then in 2 weeks or 3 weeks time, you will come back to the same place to go through the paper. Okay. So this is the book I'm talking about. This is my guide. You can see the one behind me. This Harry Potter. This Harry Potter is Uncle Raymond. Yes, Ziting.
2 to 3 weeks. I don't know.
Never mind. Let's talk later in May. We still got 3-4 weeks to go. So let's concentrate on your WA first. So this is a magic word. Thanks to some of you who have used these magic words. You will not see this piece of notes, articles or notes next month already. So please take note. If you can print it out, paste it on the wall of your rooms because you're going to use all these words for your essay for whatever you're going to do. It's a collation between one of the professor and myself. Okay, discussion is culture important to our fashions. Okay, so far only Ziting has done these 2 homework. Thank you so much. And nobody has done this homework yet.
Oh, I done it. I sent you long ago.
Okay, thank you. I will look through your homework, Haran. Sorry, and one at a time talking, please. Thank you, Haran. So I will look through your homeworks. Like I say, I mark your 4 pieces of paper. I don't know where I put. I might put in the wrong file, or maybe I mark already. I forget to save also. I'm not sure. I'm too stupid. Sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay.
Sure. No problem. Just remark.
No, I don't like to remark. I want to give to my student.
No, anyway, I added another few sentences. So yeah.
Sorry again.
I added more sentences.
Oh, okay. Thank you so
you
much.
Still have to remark.
Okay, so this is the one. Okay, next. Done this editing last week, right? Have we done this right? Have we done this?
Alright, I don't think this one.
We haven't done this. Okay, let's do this one now. Children,
係揸了車，
do now. Exam,
係讀了。
這個做了沒？
ask them you do.
We done this way?
No, Joe, we never. We skipped the.
It's on this paper. It's on the paper.
It's on the paper.
Yeah.
We done this last week.
No.
Did we do this last week? No, right? No, right?
No, but I done now.
I print this way. I give you the whole answer, the answer also, man.
No, Joe, we haven't even done this.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, look at this.
I mean, that means you got advanced. I do in advance lah. Actually, you're not supposed to do in advance. You're
I
supposed
don't
to do-
sure.
It's okay. It's okay. So you can check your things. Jaden. Le Tong, Li Chen, and April and Haoran, you can start doing now. Jaden, you print out the paper. No, so you can do it here now. Okay. There are 2 tick.
Miss
Every 3 words like that.
Uncle Raymond,
Yes.
you gave us 2 answers already.
Really, man?
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. I think I know what you're talking about. So
Oh, I know that. I
Yeah,
know that.
the blue color one.
Oh, yeah. That one also on the paper can see.
one color only what?
No, two. The March and the
No.
Oh my days.
Uncle Raymond got confused. Uncle Raymond, you.
Okay, let's do. Don't talk already. Let's, because we have got a lot of things to share with you later. Let's do this one first. Thanks. Shall we? So there's a comma. I cut. So every 3 words. So while you're doing this, I go and check Haoran's homework. See whether I missed anywhere, left it anywhere. They are leave it in any parts of the folders. Cannot be there. I remember I marked already. Le Tong, are you okay? Can Le Tong? Li Chen, okay, Li Chen? Can So there will be 2 tick. It can be number 5, number 6, or number 8. Okay, so you know these are editing for express student. Thank you. All right. April, you okay? April, are you okay? Can you show me a thumbs up?
I'm fine.
Okay. You take care. Don't need to talk to me. Just show me a thumbs up. Okay, don't worry. I know your voice is not good. You need to lie down. You lie down. April is okay because I can't see you. It's okay.
Sure, my friend having Zoom with the chair, right? In the Zoom, my friend was on the bed.
Oh my God.
I
Okay,
can see
now
my
come.
friend on the
Let's
bed.
concentrate this one. Concentrate this one. Well, I want to focus to look for Haoran's homework. I'm so sorry. I don't know where I put it. Wow, I love that, man, Haoran. I just see this in. Throughout the exam, I talked thoroughly and makes my answer shows that I am tough. Though I'm always end up in the trough with Mr. Beast. We drink water together. We share the same trough together. Wow, good one. No, the last one you didn't write. You didn't write that, okay? But awesome. I think it's my fault. I missed out this one. I marked already. I think I did not save it. You sent on the 22nd of April, right?
Yeah. No, I just sent you one.
And then there's one on Monday you also sent. You sent quite a few, yeah.
Yeah, with the lot this one.
Yeah.
Wait,
Thank
Uncle
you.
Raymond, this one, right?
I will keep it everything again, all right? Then I will mark and then I will do it next week. Next week is a new topic already. I'm so sorry, yeah. All right, so concentrate this exam first. So I think I did not save it now. Now I realize that I remember I marked this before. I may have accidentally not save it or put it somewhere. Two more minutes, Don't talk to me now. Concentrate first, Concentrate. This, if you've done already, just wait for a while first.
Come on.
Sure, done.
One more minute.
Uncle Raymond,
Yes.
I finished already.
Yeah, wait for the rest, Wait for the rest, okay? Thank you. Okay, guys, are we done?
Yes.
Completed? Well done, girl. Okay, April, never mind. If you don't feel like doing, it's okay. Just relax, listen now. Li Chen, done already, listen.
不用手机，
Li Chen,
我等会还要查多，还要查
Li Chen, if you are hungry, go
那
and
种
get
说
something to
我
eat
就
now.
查一下。
Get a biscuit or something to eat. I can see that your stomach is calling you. 立成，我肚子饿了，我要吃东西。不见了，你看，go and get something to eat. Jaden, okay, finish, completed. 子敬 finish.
Yes.
Hold on, okay, let's go. Let's wait for Li Chen come back.
I hit my brother
But
by.
if you are happy next time, just put some food on the table and eat. And like last yesterday, Jaden, some of my children, set 3, after CC come back very late, right? So they will just eat while they are listening to the class. It's fine with me. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, Li Chen is not back yet. Okay, now let's go through the answer now. Ready?
What the?
Oh,
Oh shit! I think I got almost all of them wrong.
I told you already. You need to check using this method.
Yeah, I know. I did.
Every 3 words that you cut,
I
right?
did. I was doing that thing, man.
Job. Oh,
Let
correct.
me cut first. Let me cut first. Sorry, wait. I cannot multitask and hear you. Sorry, it's me, not you. Who was asking me a question just now? How run is it?
I was not asking a question. I'm done marking.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay.
Huh?
I type in chat later.
Huh? I'm so sorry. I told you I really cannot hear you because of your mic. So sorry.
So he said he guys can chat later.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Tzu. Okay, let's go. Le Tong, will you be kind enough to read to the class from 1 to 3 the answer? Mary Monroe, sorry. Le Tong.
Marilyn
Monroe and Princess Diana lived at different times in different countries, but their lives had many surprising similarities. First of all, both women had a difficult childhood. Monroe spent many years without parents in an orphanage, and Diana's mother left the family when she was only 6.
Oh my God. But yet they are very famous. By the way, Marilyn Monroe is a very famous actress in the 60s, if I'm not mistaken. But later on, she committed suicide, if I'm not mistaken. She was a very famous actress. So let's look at the answer. Had many surprise similarities. It sounds not right, right? A bit weird.
Yeah.
So it should be had many surprising similarities. Similarities that both of them, why they take these two? Okay, later I explain. So Marilyn Monroe is an American actress, a very famous celebrity. First of all, both women had a difficult childhood. So the entire childhood, they have a very difficult time. That means the ordeal. Remember just now, we use the word ordeal, O-R-D-E-A-L. That means a difficult past time, right? Zijing, just now you Google it, right? This was a period of difficult times that they suffer through. So it's an ordeal. So Monroe spent much years, cannot, because year can be count. So it should be many years without parents. In an orphanage, of course it's N, because they're A-E-I-O-U, orphanage, so N. And Diana, okay, Diana, you know, is a Princess Diana in England, is a royal family, and she was killed in a car accident.
I know.
Divorced with her husband, now the King of England, King Charles. Last time used to be Princess, Princess Charles? Oh my God, I just changed his sex. Oh my God, Prince Charles, not Princess Charles. Oh my God, my mom is going to kill me. My mom always follow the Queen Elizabeth. Oh my God, Princess Charles. Oh, sorry, King Charles. I beg my pardon, beg your pardon. I'm so sorry. Next time if you're hungry, put some food on the table and eat, okay? Don't worry, okay, listen, it's okay. This is not classroom. This is a class supposed to be make you happy, make you to learn more failure, make you to enjoy life, okay? Please, don't. Even listen, if you are coming to my class face to face, I allow my student to eat and listen, no? I'm serious, no? The only thing I cannot take it is when you play with your pen. You know the pen tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
Wow.
I ever threw a chair at a student, by the way. I'm not kidding you. I threw a chair, Jaden, at the chair, but the chair did not hit the student. I really threw beside it. I'm so OCD, I cannot take it or not. I'm so sorry. That's the only thing I will freak out. Because when I'm teaching, I cannot listen to this kind of sound. Okay, so if you want to eat, you want to eat chewing gum, you want to use handphone, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, Zijing and the rest of you listen, it's end of the day, at the end of the report book, your marks score well. And then you respect your parents. These are the two things I ask for. Very easy, right? All right. You pass your exam, go to the next level. Why you like that? Why you got problem yet? Okay, I buy big ice cream for you. Okay, next one. Number 4, 5, and 6. May I have Jaden? Later
in their life, both women married famous men. Princess Diana married.
Did someone brought in the broken record? The voice is or is it a robot? I want Jaden the original human voice. I don't want a robotic voice. Thank you. One more time, please.
Start from later.
Yes. That one was a robot, Jaden. That one cannot. I want the original one. Let's go.
Later in their lives, both women married famous men. Princess Diana married Prince Charles, and Marilyn Monroe married a famous baseball player and later a famous writer. They also had difficulty marriages and eventually separate from their husbands.
Separated. Read the correct answer. So later in their, thank you, Jaden, that's much more better. Later in their life. So Burama, correct. They cannot be sharing one same life. So it's Bura. You see, you realize that you can cut. You see, it's a full stop, right? You cut. So their life. Both women, okay, this one is nothing wrong. Prince Charles and Marilyn Monroe and marry a famous baseball. Okay, so this sentence nothing wrong. Because these two persons already died, passed away. So it's a past tense. later a famous writer. So I will not mistaken, married a few husbands, if I'm not mistaken. And they also, she is also very close to the previous ex-president of USA, President John F. Kennedy. They also had difficulty marriages. It sounds a bit weird, huh, Jaden? They have, when you read that time, you also feel very weird, right? They also had difficult marriages instead of difficulties. That's the structures of English. GPS, grammar, prepositions, and structure for English. So structure of English a bit wrong, and grammarly speaking is wrong. All right, and eventually separated from their husband. Past time, thank you, Jaden. Back to you, Haran. Another? Haran, your turn to read.
Oh. Another similarity between
Marilyn?
Marilyn Monroe and Princess Diana was that they both were very popular. Diana was called the People's Princess because she was so friendly. Although Monroe was famously beautiful, she was well liked because she seemed innocent. However, although they both seemed to have very happy lives, both women actually had emotional problems and often felt sad and depressed.
So you must say emotional damage and often felt sad and depressed because they can't impress and that's why they cannot express. Oh, he rhymes.
Oh, that was so good.
浩然浩然不见了。Sorry, Haran. I'm not saying sorry to you. You see, when you read this, they are very famous. They earn a lot of money. Okay, they are so famous throughout the world until today. But I don't like this type of life for my students, for my leaders. I want my students to only have three things: to be happy for their life, and to be honest for their life, and to respect their elderlies and parents throughout their life. These three things, very simple. Once you have these three things, everything will be in place. I mean, so sorry. Do you know recently there got this Indian guy was hanged about 3 days ago because of drug trafficking? There were a lot of people saying that the government of Singapore, wow, you're so inhuman, so cold-blooded, a developed country still got death sentence. Hey, don't forget, Jaden. The person who said was Sir Johnson Benson, is it Sir George Benson or Sir who? Sir Benson, right? The British Virgin's company. I just want to tell him, who is the one who gave opium to China? The British, right, Jaden? Yeah. So you have no rights to tell us that we do not hang those deaf people. Because of the opium war, like Hong Kong was given to British, Macau was given to Portugal. Because of this opium war, that 中国差一点四分五裂. And I'm a Chinese, and my ancestor from China, and I definitely have to support my roots. And you're talking about opiums who kill a lot. As a police officer, I've seen people, okay, who taking drugs really destroy. One narcotic officer told me, they got these drug addicts, he prefer to jump down from the house than to get caught. No. I'm serious. No, you get caught the most sense, right? Right, correct. All right. You just send to just do the jail sentence and in the jail, correct? Jaden, they rather die than go to jail. You know why not? Addicted. Your mic, both of you, can you mute your mic? HR and Jing, don't mind. I think I got echoing from my side. So what happened? Don't mind you mute your mic, Jing. So what happened, Jaden? This narcotic officer told me is that because they prefer to die than to get jail because they are too addicted. So once they get caught, they were sent into a cold turkey. You know what's cold turkey? They'll be locked up for 7 days. Of course, they will not give him drugs, right? So when the drugs kick in, they cannot take it. They will bang their head, cut themselves, and hit, and they'll get themselves bruised. Because the drugs has been penetrated to their bone marrow, to their bloodstream, to their brain, to their heart, to their organs. So they cannot take it. So don't ever commit yourself with drugs. Seriously. But I'm so sorry, Jaden. You are the only one who can listen to me. The rest cannot hear me. Because sometimes I also take drugs. Yeah, shh. Don't tell them. You see, sometimes I also take drugs. And the drug is called Panadol and diarrhea pills. Jaden was like, damn it. GG. Hello, excuse me, Jaden. Panadol is also drugs, right? Correct. That one legal drugs, That one is considered drugs, right? Le Tong, correct or Le Tong? That one is also drugs. By the way, in US, they don't call pharmacy, they call drugstore. They call drugstore. Yeah, Lisa, next time if you are hungry, go and take the food and eat. Okay? Now you look more happier. Just now you're like, their battery like handphone like that, half bar. No energy like that. Okay, joke aside. Whether you're eating, you're lying on the bed or whatever it is, can I have your 5 to 10 minutes of full attention, sir?
Sure.
Yes. Wait, let me finish. I'm sorry, give me a minute before I lost my train of thought. This is very important because I'm going to show you a very important piece of work by all the Sec3 students, right? Because I need you to look at it because eventually you're going to promote the Sec3. Remember, I'm not interested in your Sec1. I'm interested in going to university. Yes, Aran.
Wait, Uncle Roman, you said that Panadol is legal drugs, right?
Which one?
Like just now you said you take drugs, right?
I can't hear you, no. Can you move a bit closer? I really putting my ear into the speaker now. I can't hear you.
You said that Singapore sells legal drugs, right?
Yeah, legal drugs are Panadol.
No wonder my classmates always ask for it.
Huh?
No wonder my classmate, whenever see math teacher ask for that thing.
Panadol. Is it Panadol?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, school cannot give medicine in school. Do you know I cannot eat Panadol? No? I cannot take Panadol. I'm allergic to aspirin. So the moment I take Panadol, my eyes are like frog like that. It will swell. It's a side effect, seriously. So a lot of drugs I cannot take for my health. So I'm every time I go and see doctor, they ask you, do you have any allergy of drugs? So when I say aspirin, I cannot take a lot of drugs. I cannot take Panadol. Okay, so let's go through this. Now fashion is, okay, pay attention. Now this one relax for a while first. Pay attention. So there's the taste. There is you inside here. This small little 3 circles here. So we have the power, social positions, influence. That is where your friends, your fashion, your celebrities, your K-pop. Their identity. That's where you come from. If you are Chinese, you wear qi pao or wear the Chinese martial kung fu clothes or things like that. Or if you're Malay, like recently you're Malay, you see Malays in Singapore, or your neighbors who are Malays wearing that kind of Malays clothing because they are born biological and cultures and ethnicity and cultures. And then historical culture available design. So you can see from the past in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and the 2000s, the way they dress, their fashion, their clothes are different. So now yourself is inside this here. So which 3 are you going to adopt? The power of the social by celebrities, or the identities of your culture, your roots, or is it based on fashions? So these are actually you. You can combine all these 3 into one. That is their taste. The taste will be somewhere like this one. But when you have taste, is power and fashion, but you may lose your identity. That's what it means. Okay. So there's a very good, this is just to give you an idea what is fashion and taste. It might feel very boring, but this is very useful when you go for your Set 3 and 4. What is fashions? Le Tong, will you mind read to the class? Thank you. What is fashion? Fashion, definition 1. Le Tong, back to you.
Fashion is a reflection of social, economic, political, and cultural changes. It expresses modernity, symbolizing the spirit of the times.
So this is definition 1. Fashion is related to so many things. That's why you see the previous circle here. Oh, thank you very much. Number 2, definition number 2, please.
It is a universal language that refers to current trends in clothing, footwear, or accessories.
So Le Tong, Muslim, right, the Malay, these few days are Hari Raya, correct now? So they will wear the sungko and then the Malay costume, right? And walk. Then they are Malay, correct now? They are Malay, so they will wear this. What happened, Le Tong, if a Chinese or Indian or a Lao Wai, means a Westerners, were to wear like that, you can straight away tell he or she is a Muslim, correct, Le Tong, right? That means they are converted from other religions to Muslim. That's why they dress like that. Or maybe they are not. Maybe their loved one are Muslim, but they're not. They just want to follow. Just like a Malay married to a Chinese. The Malay may dress like a Chinese, the dress. Correct? Correct. So this is where you see It's a language. The moment you see, hey, this is Malay, but why he dressed like a Chinese clothing? So you will think, oh, is it because he or she already converted to the Chinese culture, or just wear because his wife or her husband are doing this, so you follow. Next one, number 3.
In popular culture, fashion is related to the study of clothes in general.
So what happened, Letong? That day, my son was watching a video with the eldest brother. My son is 28 years old. My younger son is 11 years old. So my wife was inside. So he saw this guy doing, I think it's a fashion YouTube. So he saw this guy, the mommy and my wife saw this guy. How come the boy 穿那个衣服他的 belly 可以看到 the shirt very short. So very short. And then, you know, nowadays the girls are like your age or even older, all the girls in Singapore. I'm so sorry, I'm very conservative, 很保守, old fashioned. The girls also 穿衣服短短，看到那 belly.
Yeah, that's why I do it with my friend.
Why? I don't understand it. So this is the number 3. It's a popular culture, it's a popular fashions. I sorry, I will not allow my goddaughters, my nieces, and my daughter to wear like that. Okay? Seriously, I don't think this is the right fashion, in my opinion. You might think I'm very 老套, but I still think we should preserve our Asian cultures. Okay, we are talking about Indian sari, that's different. The way that's a custom. That means they've been wearing this for thousands of years or even hundreds of years. But this culture that we are addressing is like we are following the Western cultures. We have our own cultures. Sorry, I may think you might think Uncle Raymond is very conservative, and 老古董, but I still think old fashion is still better. But sometimes new fashion is nothing wrong. Okay, thank you, Le Tong. So from here you see cultures. Please do take note. All these are super important. Let me go through one by one. First, culture is religion. As we are talking so much, right? Le Tong, just now we saw the definition 1, 2, and 3. It's also a habit. Yes. It's how, you know, morning you wake up, you need to do prayer. Like for the Muslim, one day they have to pray for 5 times. And it's their tradition, it's their upbringing that they do that. But so sad on Le Tong and Li Chen, if you are listening, all of you, that the upbringing depends. Sometimes, okay, be honest, as a Christian, as a Catholic myself, Le Tong, every Sunday or Saturday, we need to go to church. It's a must, it's a MUST to attend the MASS, the mass. But so,
I rarely go church.
I don't go church.
I rarely even go.
I don't even go for the past 2 years. Even during COVID, you don't say that. So if the COVID, you can attend the Zoom church service at home. I don't even do that, no.
Same church.
宝贝啊，这样你说 Uncle Raymond 是不是一个很烂的什么
Uncle Raymond.
烂的 Christian 吗？
Church, Uncle Raymond. I only attend church when they are anything fun, they promote in the church. If not, I don't go.
No, cannot like that. No, sorry, Zijing. Church is supposed to be a holy place for you to interact with God. Be it church or temple or mosque or whatever, the moment you step in, that is a holy place, a holy things to do. That's why some people take out their shoes in the mosque. It's a respect. So it's just an upbringing, and also it's a language to tell you that it's called respect and the values and the food that we eat. So sometimes you go to certain temple, you're not supposed to eat the beef noodles, the chicken chop, chicken cutlet, fish and chip. No, so that's why it's vegetarians. So what kind of climate do we have cultures? Remember, Haran, you are asking me the Holy War, right? This is where the Christian and the Muslim at that time cannot believe. So who will dominate the whole entire world? That's the history already.
I will nominate Christian.
It's a Holy War is so significant. They changed the entire course of history of that time. That is why, do you know that the Muslim can marry with 4 wives? The Malays can have 4 wives, Muslim.
Wow.
But because you have to understand the history, why they are allowed to 4 wives. Because at that time, they worried the husband will die, that may whole die. So they need that one to pass down from generation to generation. Get it, So what is the best definition of cultures? Culture can be defined as all the ways of life, including arts, belief, and institutions of a populations that are passed down from generation to generation. Culture has been called the way of life for the entire society. Take note, so write down this. Culture has been called the way of life for the entire society. That's like Singapore. Singapore, we call it multiracial culture. All right, in China, there's no one culture. In fact, they got 56 different cultures. As much it includes codes of manners, dress, language, religion, and religious arts. Definitely, you're right, Zijing. What you talked about just now, right? The major elements of culture are symbols, language, and norms. As you can see this, just now on these circles here. So whatever I'm reading this, actually is symbolized from this circle here, okay? So culture is the lifeblood of a vibrant society. It is so important, it expressed in many ways to tell us a story, celebrates and remember the past. So remember this past history, which is also the food, you see, the temple here. I think I should bring this down. Okay. Is the history. So whatever you see, all these is making into words here. Well, custom laws and dress, architectural styles, social standards and traditions. All these you can see is about the way of life. And now you understand, Haran, why they have this holy war. Because if someone would attack their all sets of cultures, that means they are gone there. All their history, their values, their traditional style, all these, their food, sayonara, gone already. So cannot, they have to preserve. That's why they fight. And in order to preserve, you see that? They have to preserve the cultural values as a culture called belief that is right to do it. Do you know in some African countries, there are some cultures that have gone on the surface of the earth already? Because the whole entire tribes, a whole entire village was being murdered, being genocide, being destroyed by another cultures. Because one word, Zijing and Le Tong and Li Chen, jealous. Okay, they inform the culture we most associated. These values are negative and positive. Look at this one. This is a Indonesian Bali dance, if I'm not mistaken. So culture is a collective programming of humans' mind that distinguish the members of one human group from those of another. Culture, in this sense, is a system of collective value. So you see this one here, children, please pay attention. This one is actually all this. Wow. Uncle Raymond, why are you telling me all this? Because later on in your history investigations or your English investigation or group work, you can use this diagram and then break it into paragraph to talk. That will impress your teacher. That will impress in your future work in your A level, in your JC, diploma, or even in your university. Trust me, I'm not preparing you for Sec1, sorry. Okay, we are done for this. You see, this is the whole entire thing. This is a very short one. So I'm just giving, okay, for Sec1, I think it's pretty good enough. By right, there's still a lot more to talk about it. So now, children, I want everyone, so sorry, except April. Okay, April, no need to read. Li Chen, you finish your mama already, huh? Li Chen. Okay, so Li Chen, just give me a while. Okay, these are all my Sec3 students. Pay attention, please. You need to pay attention. These are all my Sec3 students. The first one is from a girls' school from SCGS. IP student. May I have Haran read the first one? Define culture in your own words. Back to you, Haran.
So can I read everything?
No, you only read number 1 will do. Everyone have a chance to read. There are about 12 students. Okay, let's go.
In my opinion, culture is someone's identity, something that gives meaning to who someone is. Different cultures vary in terms of aspects like food and clothing, but also tradition and values. These values, in a deeper level, is what other people cannot see and take away from us. It is something that separates us from each other, making us special and unique to our own culture. It is a sense of who we are, something that defines ourselves and our family and roots. Culture is a part of us and is something we should have pride for, to do our best and strive to continue our traditions as it is where we came from.
Wow, this is written purely by Ziye. Okay, Ziye, one of my Sec3 students. All the things that you're reading now is all Sec3 students. Okay, from IP. Zijing, I think actually Zijing should read Ziye one because you also Zi. Okay, it sounds like your 大姐 like that. Guoren from Raffles Girl, Zijing.
I'm sure everyone has heard of cancel culture by now. It is prevalent on social media platforms like Twitter. But what exactly is culture? Culture traditionally are like
Pun intended. Pun that means is to play with the words.
intended are like
Rituals 就是
rituals
rituals that means 就是那个习俗啊。That is a very 每次要 practice 的 which reveal
which reveal a bigger picture of symbolic activities and holidays a certain group of people celebrate, and can also be observed through personality declaring objects like clothing or food. Our culture affects how we behave, but do not define who we are as a person. After all, that would be stereotyping a share.
stereotyping means 就是说Chinese will only eat this, Malay will eat this, Indian will eat this, the European will eat this. Stereotyping is that means only one-sided view. Carry on.
Stereotyping a share, yet unique identity. Currently, culture has expanded beyond our community traditions and value and ceremonies. It can be used to describe a common gesture which is predominant in a society, which might not be symbolic to hold great meaning. For example, hawker culture and, of course, cancel culture. Should we be prejudiced against other cultures? Of course not. After all, it should be a humanity shared culture to be kind to others regardless how difficult they are from us.
By the way, this girl has wrote a very nice poem, also a Mother's Day poem. You know, next month we got a Mother's Day celebration, right? Mother's Day. And she wrote this, all these Sec3 students during the Zoom lesson, they have to come out their own definitions within about 3 minutes. Of
What?
course, Zoom it, you can
Zoom
it, you can do anything, but this is how it works. Chao Ling gave it to me yesterday because the past 2 lessons he was not around. So may I have Li Chen, can you read Chao Ling's one?
Sure, I take photo of everything now.
No need, this one can send to you if you want to.
They can send more.
Li Chen.
Culture consists of social behavior, institutions, and norms found in societies, as well as the knowledge, beliefs, arts, laws, customs, capabilities, capabilities and habits of the individuals part of certain culture. For example, our culture as Chinese people is not limited to just the famous Chinese New Year. We have distinct flavors in our food and traditional ingredients that scream Chinese culture. Chinese people are also known for their politeness and good manners, and we have a strong sense of family and an appreciation for harmony over conflict, thanks to the lasting influence of Confucius.
You're getting confused already. Lisa is getting Confucianism.
Confucianism. In conclusion, I think culture is shaped by history and it outlines our behaviors and actions.
Confucianism 就是孔子不是孙子，不是孟子，也不是老夫子Okay?
Yeah, Joe. In my school, the Zhenxing, there's a legit Kongzi statue.
Yeah, it's so important, right? Why? Confucianism is one way of the cultures. Imagine if you are taken by the Western culture, that means over the thousands of years, what Confucianism taught us, 孔子的教法、教也，孙子的兵法，孟子跟老子，还有一个叫老子弟子规全部都完蛋了。 5000年到6000的文化就给你们这一代哦 sayonara and not 啦，朱老浩然对吗？ We have to continue to preserve because you are the next generation of leaders. 你不可能要你的孙子、你的曾孙、your great grandchild grandchildren to follow Western culture too much, right? 对吗？ It's good to have the hybrid of both culture to make your generation better. Nothing wrong. But no matter how, that's why we got mother tongue. I'm so sorry to say that after I looked through this telling the Confucianism, by right, I forgot to talk about the ideologies of Confucianism. In Socrates, in Greece, philosophy thinkings, these are all the cultures that we brought into today. It's so important. The Roman Empire, the British Empire, and we're talking the Japanese and all these, they have cultures.
Empire become Soviet Union, become Russia.
Yeah, but they at least got a few more than 1,000 years of history. Yeah. The so far the youngest history that I can think of my own is the American history. They're not even more than 300 history, 300 years old history. But you see, they can progress so fast. Why? Because I think they bring in different cultures to make them to be one of the best cultures. But sad to say, they are too arrogant at this point of time. To tell a 5,000 years old history country to do what they do.
They practice racism.
All right. So thank you for telling and thank you for Li Chen for this. Jaden, your turn.
Culture is the set of shared values, beliefs, and practices for a group of people. Factors like traditions and practices can even determine how we live in our daily lives. Although different cultures may vary, what makes us special? It allows one to get positive relations with others, fostering a sense of belonging to society.
Oh, these two are all Qiaoling and Yiting. I can't remember their schools. I think Yiting is also from IP school. I can't remember. So you can see these are the students that wrote about Jaden, you read Yiting's one. Culture is a set of values. And the last one, the highlighting of the yellow. Fostering a sense of belonging to society is very important. You must know your roots. As you can see that after for 3 lessons, they have to come out their own definitions. Why, Jaden? To start off for their argumentative essay. Some of them have to do reflective essay. Okay. May I have Le Tong to read Ke Ying's answer?
Culture is the way how people live, including their beliefs and or institutions. It is also something that is passed down from generation to generation, which may differ from before the way people lived. There was the dress. They also have different rules, which is important as it helps to keep the society in order. Culture is important as it allows people to assign meanings to things for their own peace of mind and well-being. Furthermore, it allows us to understand each other
better. So Ke Ying from Express, yeah. You should know who is that, Le Tong. Okay, so these are the 5 persons who have talked about cultures. So I hope if you have the time, please submit also your definitions of cultures. Your definition of culture in your own words. Some of them are definitely more than 100 words. So far you read 1 to 5. Number 6, Jason, let me read on behalf of April. Culture is for people who is able to interact among themselves through their own language, fashions, values, belief, traditional values, and religions. Culture will allow generation after generation to preserve, protect, and perform the best of their own values, fashions, and culture trends. TNU from Bedok Green or I think Bedok Green Secondary School, Express. Okay, culture is something everyone have in this world. Each culture has their own different meanings and rules. Culture is also something that is very important and should be respected by everyone. Whether the person is in the cultures or not, each cultures their own unique features. Like you realize there's a bit of grammatical or structural English not right. I did not change it. The moment they type and send it in the Zoom chat, I just copy and paste it here. Okay, so I did not change a single word what they type. Sometimes it's a bit here and there, I will change. Other than that, I'll leave it. Whether the person is in the cultures or not, each culture has their own unique features, like having different pronunciation, yeah, for words and different way of talking. Do you know how in Northern Ireland, when you pronounce the word H, okay, it's different. The Catholic will pronounce H, and the Protestant will pronounce H. Then you know they are different groups. Seriously, they cannot see eye to eye, no, Haran. The Catholic and the Protestant in Northern Ireland will fight like hell. Until today, I'm talking to you now. I'm talking to you now. They still cannot see eye to eye. You go and type today. You go and type the bloody Sunday on 1983. That is where there was a killing between the Catholic and the Protestant. It was mentioned in the social study in the old textbook for 5 years ago. And now they changed already. Now no more social study of the Northern Ireland. So what he says is true. The pronunciations make a difference. However, we live in a generation now where culture has more things to eat, like fashion culture. How Shena, do you realize sometimes when you're in the MRT, when you hear someone speak Mandarin, you can tell whether it's from China, Malaysia, Singapore, or other country, right? Agree? Can you tell?
You called me Hao Xuan again.
Sorry?
You called me Hao Xuan again.
What did he say? How run? Tisha. Sorry, how run? I keep call Hao Xuan. How run? Have you heard before, like Jaden or the rest? Can you identify how run from a person who speak from Mandarin, whether it's from China, Malaysia? Can tell how run?
A bit, I can tell a bit.
Okay, for China, 怎么没事？怎么样？明天好，好，待会儿 confirm China 急死了咯，怎么事情呢？哎呀，我不知道嘞。你懂是马来西亚了。新加坡周末没有空啦，等一下嘞 ，OK 啦，没有空，好，等一下见啦，拜拜。Singaporean correct 对不对
Singaporean have the lah.
Correct. So it's like a culture, right? It becomes English culture, right? Thank you. Hanling, Jaden, will you mind me to read Jaden one? Hanling, Jaden.
Cultural is a certain set of values, traditions, and practices from a certain type of people, cultivated over time to create a certain way of life specific and unique to this group of people. Culture can adapt and change with the times and the people and influence almost every way of the person's life. From what they do, to what they wear, to what they eat, and even how they show love. Culture is truly an extraordinary thing.
Yes, Hanling from Zhongzhen High Main School Express, thank you. Zachary, may I have Li Chen's? Zachary, I think it's from SGI. Come. Li Chen.
I believe that cultures are beliefs or values that a group of people follows from the past. This can be transmitted from generations to generations. And this is how people live. Culture also shapes the way certain people look at things. For example, in the past, Black people were slaves for white people. However,
Black people were slaves for white people.
Slaves for white people. However, now they have rights and no longer work for white people. Even though they have rights, some white people still do not agree with it and are still racist toward black.
So Zachary, Zachary is actually the CC is sailing. So every time he will come to class quite late and very tiring. So you have to keep the boats and take down the sail, and then you have to complete and then come back for tuition on every Fridays. So he can write this not bad. Jia Sing is another student, very intelligent, super good, and he always like to argue like how run like that. And Jaden's last time, and Stalin, I'm not sure why he's starting top. So Jia Sing, can I have Zijing? Zijing, can you read Jia Sing one? Now you know why it's Hao Xuan, right? and how, right? Sarah,
Teacher.
wait, Zijing, can you read this one?
Culture is a collection of ideas, customs, and behavior that are predominant in a particular group of people or society and is an average of many people's identities. While culture is an integral part of our lives, we should take care to not view culture as an unchangeable constant, when in reality, we all construct culture by our actions and interaction with other people. Times and circumstances will change, and being obtuse will not change anything. To me, culture is not backdrop to our life, but an active part of our life that we can affect and change.
It took about 1 minute plus to write this. You can tell this, what you have read, Zijing, is really not from Google, from anywhere, copy here and there. It really is an impromptu, straight away, bam, he give the answer. But to be honest, sometimes he will sleep in class. Then the next lesson, sorry, Uncle Ray, I overslept. I slept in class because I was very tired. You know, we have to understand Sec3 have a lot of CCA and other things, but you can come up like that. You see, you overslept. And sometimes the Zoom cannot work well, and then also sorry, and you will do other things, but you can give a piece of work like that. This is all I ask for from all of you. Okay, he doesn't really hand in a lot of homework, to be honest. For the past 1 year, he never hand in a lot of homework, to be honest. But he will do, like you ask him to do, he will tell you, he'll argue with you, he'll talk to you in this. And his brother was in my school, in my class last year for social study. And he got A1 from I think a B or C to A1. And now his brother is in Hwa Chong JC. Okay. And his brother, Qiao Xing, was in my class last year when we have a face-to-face exam. Face-to-face, really, I booked a room, and he come for my SS exam to prepare for O-level last year. Okay, and completed, and the way he wrote, well done. And then after that, after marking the paper, we come back and revise through. And sometimes he will submit the homework. I never ask him, he will do the extra homework to submit to me. Why I'm sharing all this? You see, I know all parents say, hey, my daughter, my son never hand me homework. Please, I'm not so much interested in your homework. Of course, I'm definitely important submitting your homework. But I'm more interested that when you do a piece of homework, you must have passion and love and willingness, like how you did a good job. You submit and submit. I love it. I enjoy it. And thanks to you, Zijing, you submit that one, the Jesus 10 minutes. You see, it's a miracle for me, you see. Sometimes certain homeworks really inspire me. When I was so down, and then suddenly when I read my student homework, I feel very good. Like Jaden, handwriting. Initially, I look at you and your handwriting like not so good now before you submit. But when you submit your handwriting and the way you talk, difference. Okay. I know, Jaden, recently I might be very busy with your scout, with your CCA. The more to come. Okay. Because if you are busy, means Jaden, your teachers are giving you more responsibility to train you, to groom you, Jaden, to be the next leader. So you have to take it, Jaden. You don't complain that you're stressed or tired. Because Jaden, now you stressed and tired is to prepare you for your adulthood. Okay? So take it, Jaden. Okay, 加油. All right, I know the way I look at you today is like very sleepy, very tired. You must be a lot of CCA, a lot of things, right? Correct? A lot of homework coming out, exam preparing, the higher Chinese. But thank you. All right. So you can see that Jia Xing, Hao Xuan, Hao Ran read, Hao Xuan one go.
Okay.
Oh, you want to say something just now? Hao Ran,
Yeah.
sorry.
Actually, in a point of time, I have a friend called Yao Xuan, and the teachers called me and him Hao Xuan actually.
Okay, Hao Ran, let's go. Never mind. What your teacher say is not important now. It's just sometimes we also too fast, our brain and our mouth cannot work together. The best definition.
The best definition of culture is most related to beliefs, as culture takes up most of what culture identity as. Culture is a belief of different races and kinds of people towards different sacrifices or celebrations. We could also introduce achievements. This applies emotion, dress codes, and food to describe a certain way of expression. Expressions such as love, sacrifices towards different sorcery such as fasting, etc.
etc.
etc. etc. Culture also can identify certain traditions. This supports different locals and races' beliefs. Most importantly, respecting each other's culture can also take a big part on the certain background, giving appreciation and trust towards other culture.
Hao Xian has been with me since 2020, if I'm not mistaken, or 2021, since Sec1 until now. And Sec1, Sec2, he don't turn on camera, he don't have any homework. Yesterday, the camera was spoiled and told me, Uncle Raymond, can I read some of the essay, some of the part, because I don't want to be unproductive. Okay, by the way, just to share with you, all of you, in this class, all of them are from IP and Top Express class. Hao Xian is the only student from NA class. He's the only normal academic student. But the way you see he writes, he took everyone, ladies and gentlemen, I must say a good phrase about Hao Xian. After 2 years, since Sec1 until now, he finally break up the cocoon of being no self-confident. 哎呀，我就是这么烂哦，每个我的朋友都全部是好学校 good result. But everyone encouraged him. And by the way, just now you read the one Guoren one, this one. Guoren, he's from RGS. She loved to play Genshin. When you talk about Genshin, she loved and she will, oh yes, Genshin. She'll love. And that day when I came for my Christmas party last year, this girl Ziyue made a Genshin card, some toys, some card or drawing to give to Guoren. They are from 2 different schools now. So you see, coming to JLC tuitions, I don't know what about other tuitions center you go to or JLC's other tutor. In JLC, we want that love and bonding together. So in my class, not all study. Sometimes we'll break away. Like some of them will send me homework like history homework to ask me for help. That's where my set 2 send about history IP, about how the past of the Singapore port and now the Singapore seaport, how can you compare? So these are some of the IP students, some of the express students will hand in the homework. So continue to do that. I'm sharing this that after some of them have been with me for 4 months. Thanks, Jayden. Thanks, Le Tong and April. Thank you so much for joining me for the past 3 months to 4 months already. So I just want to share with the new student here that don't give up. You can see these are all the students with me for 1-2 years or some even a few months. Like Qiaoling is I think last year, and Yiting only joined. And number 4 and number 5, Yiting and Ke just joined about a few months. But they start to see the teamwork together. So don't give up. Hao Xian is the only NA student. But if I don't tell you, you don't think that it's an NA. And all these words are written by him for Hao Xian. So okay, don't give up. So please next time when your mommy asks you chasing your homework, please tell them the truth. I want good homework. At the end of the day, if your homework is not doing well, I'm sorry, not homework, so sorry. If your exam is not doing well, there are many factors that cause, okay, so some of them say, oh, you're not learning from Uncle Raymond, or Zoom is not suitable for you, you're going to quit Zoom. At the end of the day, you have to answer for yourself. Homework is to prepare you all the way for your adulthood. Trust me, okay?